What's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter, back with you again. And today I want to talk about a shoe that has absolutely zero hype to it at all. But for me, I'm really pumped about it. This is actually a shoe that brings back all kinds of nostalgia for me. It was probably early 90s, but I'm pretty sure it was elementary school. I had a pair of these, all my buddies had pairs of these. If you had a pair of ACGs, which stood for All Conditions Gear, you really didn't need anything else. You were pretty much the cool guy in class if you had anything that said ACG on it. I had a pair of these, I had a pair of boots. I want to get into some sandals. Before we get into that, if this is your first time here, then welcome. Bread and Butter is a new channel, but we're growing pretty quick. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy this video, then help me out with a thumbs up. That'll help more people see it, and that'll help my channel grow faster. But anyhow, let's look at these ACGs. I want to know, do you guys remember when ACG was a big thing, and All Conditions Gear came out? Maybe it's just because I've always kind of lived in the sticks, and around here you need something that's good for all conditions. But I always thought ACG was cool, and when I think of it back then, I think of purples, greens, mustard yellows, just all kinds of vibrant colors. And I had a lot of different shoes and clothes that were ACG branded. And I think my first thing that was ACG was a pair of sandals, and then after that I had a pair of like suede boots. They were brown and they had a magenta colored swoosh. I actually saw a pair of them on eBay and they were used. I thought about grabbing them, but they were just in too rough shape. So I'm trying to keep my eye on a pair that I had back in the early 90s. The ACG line brings back memories, and this being summer, I live on a freaking mountain and half of my lot is covered in dense woods. So I'm going to give a pair of ACGs a try and see how they hold up for me this year. You can see that the ACG branding is all over the box. All Conditions Gear, designed, tested, and made on planet Earth for outdoor use. And on the side, ACG. And just a bunch of licensing jargon. Nike ACG means All Conditions Gear, of course. And then I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce this. I tried looking it up and I saw like 5 different things. I think it's Deschutz, but everything that I saw the pronunciation of looked like a French word that typically meant river with falls or something along those lines. I don't know if that's what the name of this derives from, or if they come from the same root word or whatever. It probably all goes back to something in Latin. I don't know exactly how to say that, and I couldn't find anything clear on what that meant. It looks like a German word, but who cares? The colors are dark teal, green, green abyss, and these were $75 US. And then without further delay, here they are. There are a lot of different things on here that just bring back memories, like, oh yeah, that's how they were back in the day. The ACG, just this texture that's here on the sandal, the branding on the outsole. And much like my pair back in the day, they had a black base and just pops of vibrant color like this. So I'm really pumped. I think these are pretty cool. I loved them then, and I'm hoping I'll love them as much now as what I did then. The footbed of these feels way, way softer than what I remember it feeling back in the day. There's a closer look at that branding on the outsole. And then the midsole is also black. and it's just got this cool texture pattern all the way around there. It almost looks like it's the pattern of like elephant print or something on Jordans, but it's not. That's just, it just kind of reminds me of that. Then on the back it says Nike ACG, all conditions gear, designed and tested in Oregon, USA. And there on the heel you can see some ACG branding with a little pop of blue. The front strap is a blue canvas, and I like the color of this blue swoosh here. I think that looks nice. And then the front of the ankle strap is a nice yellow canvas, and the back is like a suede, and it has some Nike Air branding on it. But it's also got nice padding everywhere that the straps make contact with your foot. I know that was quick. I really want to get these things on foot. I haven't put them on yet, so let me get these on foot and let's see what they look like. I gotta tell you, right off the bat, they feel pretty freaking good. I mean, they really lock down to your feet, which I think is good. I really like having something with a strap on the back of it, just because, like I said, I walk through the woods quite often. I live on a hill. A lot of times just walking up a hill, my slides will fall right off my feet, and now I don't have to worry about that. Man, they're comfortable as can be. And I mean, it almost feels like they're just a part of you. Like, you don't really feel where your foot ends and the shoe begins. Yeah, I'm really liking them, big time. Love the color. Love the way it takes me back to being a kid. Love everything about it. But let me know what you guys think. Be brutally honest. If you don't like them, let me know.